steps of Teshuvah is really to allow each and every one of us to be able to erase files that the opponent is registering right now and wants to bring to judgment day, to bring to trial, that where all humanity being under trial to determine and to apply the rules of the cosmos. The rules of the cosmos are cause and effect. Whatever I did, there are consequences to that. So we didn't experience the consequences so far for what we did in the past year, but we're going to experience it in the upcoming year. So why we get stuck on a loop? Because we are not able really to balance between the good things that we do and the negative things that we do. And we can improve and do many more positive things in our life, but we definitely take advantage if we can erase many of the things that we did over the past year. Do you agree with me? Do you agree? Yeah, so it's amazing. So it's a simple process that we do. And the first step, we need to go back in time to a moment when we are acted reactive in a way, feel the feeling and completely put yourself in the setting. It means that if you cause in the step two, if you feel the pain you cause to your own soul, the other person, and the pain you cause to the collective consciousness, the whole world, by your actions, you know. So it's between us and the light, between us and another human being, and between us and the soul. So I need to feel the pain that I caused by, thinking bad about myself, thinking bad about someone else, saying the wrong things to another person, seeing the impact of what I did. Okay, this is step two. Step three is recreate the same scene, but this time go through the motion of the scene as if you were completely proactive. Okay, so you already learning the lesson and not repeating the same mistake in reactive action that you made. You're actually finding a win-win solution, proactive solution. Step four, you make a promise that you will never do that action again. Imagine how your future would look like with your newfound change. It's an amazing, amazing process. We have to be sincere when we do it because you cannot lie to the cosmos. If you just do it robotically, if you just do it automatically, if you just do it because I told you or Eitan told you, it's not going to work. It needs to be a sincere look within and understanding the pain that I caused in those areas to another person, to my own soul, and to the collective world. Is that making sense? Any question about that? And we can use those two names of God, Vav A Vav, which help us to time travel. Okay? Second is Yud Lamed Yud, which help us to recapturing the sparks. Because what happened when we do something reactive, there is a part of a soul that is leaving us and entering to a shell of negativity. And it's reducing our power. Our superhero power is being reduced every time we are reactive. Depend on what level of reactivity, that's how much we lose energy. Now, on your Rosh Hashanah, it's been determined that this spark is lost completely. Now it's kind of in a limbo. I lost it, but I don't feel yet the consequences of it. Now, before Rosh Hashanah, I can retrieve it back. It means I'm regaining my soul power. Okay? So with these three letters, Yud, Lamed, Yud, I'll be able to recapturing the sparks. Questions?
This is really helpful, David.
Good.
I've never heard Teshuvah explained like this before. It makes a lot more sense.
Yes, yes. Tshuva, it means tashuv a, to return the level of malchut, to bring it back to its original state. This is the whole process of creation in reality. Our soul being downgraded here to the physical world, where it's limited, and all what we want to do is take ourselves back to the original state, which is the level of binah. And that will happen also in that process. It's a process of rebirth, pretty much. It's a process that allow us to, if we allow ourselves to to be completely new person, downloading, even instead of losing in the trial, we can, if we do this process of this month right, we can download an extension to a soul from its reservoir, which is much more elevated. It means that we be capable to do so many great things in the upcoming year and get rid from so many negative programming and belief system that hold us back. It's amazing, amazing opportunity. You should be very excited about it. Now, whoever is in Toronto, we're probably going to do an event here too, if you cannot travel. So I'll be leading that. I can travel, unfortunately, to the US myself, so I will do it here for the community. So you're welcome also to be involved.
What about what about blowing in the shofar? Is not something that we can find easily. A shofar is someone has to do it anyway during the
Yeah, yeah.
process.
The head of the congregation will do it. Michael Berg will do it.
Oh,
Of course,
okay.
it's possible to connect to the online
Yes.
event that will take place. Very powerful. It's two very, very intensive days. Intensive days, with lots of meditations, lots of prayers, lots of looking within. And that's what we do on those days. We don't, it's the trial. So we are present, we are there, we are fighting for our lives. We want our lives to be better, you know?
Yeah.
We do everything in our power to do that.
We'll do
We're
that.
waging war. The Rav called our synagogue, he called it war room. It's like it's the room where you wage war against your opponent. You
It's
know,
good.
it's not like a nice praying place that everyone is like, having fun and talk about business.
Fight for life.
Yeah,
It's good.
but not because we're afraid, because we want more from life. This is the whole
Exactly.
idea. Not to be afraid. It's not like we're not here like a religion to scare people that judge. We're here because we want more. We want to be more successful. We want to be more happy. We want to be more healthy, and that's it. We want more. The bottom line. We're here to
We have
increase
to.
our desire to receive, to
Yeah.
grow our vessels,
Yes.
so we can share more.